La, 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 la. Welcome back to Bear Energy videos on a wasted of the most Wednesdays. My bear god, that is quite godly and berry. My god, look at that face. That face says a lot. Mostly it tells us of sadness. It also tells us that we're a man boy. Man boy. Oh yeah. I have one or two new songs, but as always, shuffle is key. Alrighty, let us get back into it. We are playing American Drug Simulator. I am drinking cheap shit, and when I say cheap shit, I mean the cheapest of shit, mixed with the cheapest of shit, while eating the cheapest food that will result in the cheapest shit. I am a man boy. I'm never growing up, at least until I'm kicked out of here in January. And then I have to be a man. I have to be what Bart Simpson's equivalent of a homeless person is. That's my future. Watch this space, baby. Of course, I also have to check to see if the chat works. Let's see it on the screen. I don't know if it does. Gin ASMR, by the way. Still a bitch. Test means test, motherfucker. Maybe a show up on screen or something. It's your job. I do love these technical issues. I should be called technical issues videos. As of late, everything I have been doing, everything has had technical issues. Look at this. Why you say everyone has to deal with this? Oh, I know. I know. But I have to deal with them, and I don't like it. There you are, you little bastard. Little cunt. You little crunt. You crastard. You fucking crastard. There. That'll suit my needs. Can I please drive a truck from a location to location now, please? Thank you. Okay. My, as far as I'm aware, I'm not actually hauling anything right now. Yeah, I'm not hauling it. In other ways, I would say I have a particular job. So, what I wanted to do was travel from Bellingham, well, down to Hobbs. But how the hell do I get to Bellingham? Her Hyundai, huh? Maybe I shouldn't. I should do it in reverse. There's music, but I can't hear it. Yep. Okay. This is where an audience comes in. That's what I don't have. Okay. Let's get our party started. We have shitty alcohol, shitty food. Enter music here. I'm not gonna call it very shitty. 44 hours? Bullshit. Of course she's gonna get pissed. God, it's one settings after another. She'll never be mine. Damn, that girl buckled. But she's down to fuck, so I ain't gon' front. I ain't gon' trip. The girls that I want, I don't even get. I ain't gon' trip. I ain't gon' front. The girls that I get, I don't even want. Hey, once you recognize what a fucking joke the world is, it's like the only option left is to be the funny guy. I thought this was one of the songs I got rid of. Everybody to the wild, wild west, to a place that's untouchable, like underage breasts. I hear you lames bitching, but it's under your breath. What up, punk? Shut up or nut up and step up to the best. You see Billy getting silly, but he really is a villain, though. Masterminded criminal, genius level, kill him slow. I keep my vision low, no slipping on banana peels. For some magical and perhaps even communist reason, there is no audio. Double my deductible, can't afford the medic bills. Medicate with marijuana, lock you up with pedophiles. Now that ain't funny, but I guess I'm just a class clown. Underestimate the mess I'm making, it's a smackdown. Coming at you lunging, punching till my wrist broken. Leave you bloody split open, ha ha ha, I'm just joking. I hear you laughing. What you wanna do? You can laugh at me. Fuck you. Caution, wide turns. Are you implying that I'm fat in some way? Because you'd be quite correct, sir. But you're still the one that got ass fucked by a smaller truck, making you a bitching. A bitching, yes. I said the word. Aha, you got fucked up by the law. I've got the law turned off because I'm a, I don't know, governor's son or something. I should really create a story about my character. After I came back from Iraq, it just never made sense. I needed time to think. Not in front of a computer. In front of the empty road. Good thing I drove a vehicle for most of my time there in Kandahar. Wait, I was in Iraq. Basra? Yeah, that was the place. I'm on a mission. You're on a casting couch. We take it to the top. You take it in your mouth. Who's laughing now? Ha! Yeah, I'll get the hobs, I'll fill up, and then I'll take my entire length and breadth. Get the bellum.
Go and take your chance, chances are you'll take your last. I'll make you laugh, call me the comedian. I'm standing out, you blending in the crowd like a chameleon. You'll be obedient, you follow on some Twitter shit. You sacrifice your life to this and only gained a little bit. That's the riddle, kid, keep reaching where the stars are. The hard part's trying to get an interview with Nardwar. I hear you laughing. What you wanna do?
Hold on, maybe we need to get this for some bell now. Joke's on you? Right. Joke's on you? Goes. Too many dead memes, Billy. Too many dead memes. Hey, I know these twisms. Could that be Paul? Of Deep Fat Fry fame? $18,000 from Wilma Flintstone. Must be all that Flintstone residuals. When I hear this, I picture Luna somewhere just having her sort of Fran Drescher sort of laugh at the expense of Pitman.
Alright, Paul. Cigarafire, dude.
Fuck you! I'm not moving.
Top to bottom freestyle off the dome. Pimp monk status.
Borderline surreal.
I've been feeling just a little bit pissed off. I've been feeling just a little
Woo!
bit withdrawn. Wrote this shit with
Marshall, what have you done to
I
me?
can get out how I'm feeling cause I've been lost. I wish I could write in better metaphors. I guess bitching's just what I'm better for. Rap's dead anyway. Ain't nobody keeping score. Fight a ghost army, but I guess I'll still go to war. Not even a rap god could open eyes. Kids still bumping all these face tatted guys. But if I call it out, I'm just being fake deep. So go on, shut me out, I'll just keep doing me. And I feel real sorry for the greened out youth who've been tricked into buying the same damn tune. Over and over and over again. Just get sober, get sober, get sober, my friend. You are nothing but cattle to an industry. They pump your ego and they make you feel street. Spend less on your food than what you wear on your feet. There is more to life than sex and weed. Where is your morality? Where the fuck is empathy? Enjoy your fucking life and quit living.
You're gonna fill me there, Marshall.
Gangster, and neither are your friends. You work at the mall, you will never get a Benz. And it's not fucking cool to break young girls' hearts. They are not fucking tools to heal up your scars. You're a selfish fucking faggot and you're going nowhere. Oh, he just said faggot. Yeah, faggot, I went there. If you ain't earn all the shit you got, then it don't mean shit. And I'll follow you or not. Mom and daddy's money don't make you a man. Insane people like you die, then that's what we'll be better for. Run along to the horse, bump a song, lose the war. Drop your fucking image, I don't know who you pretending for. 80 years old and you're about to fucking die. What you gonna do when you see that shit was a lie? Flexing don't mean shit and you wasted your time. You didn't do shit, now the planet's about to die. Live your life to build in love, not for God or heaven above. Do it for the betterment of everyone around us. Cycle will continue and it'll fix up all the problems. Tick tock, time is running out. Get smart, know what you're about. Your persona don't mean nothing, it's a prison, so get out. When you see you're an illusion, you'll know what it's all about. I know you won't listen and you'll keep doing you, and that's fine. I understand, seems difficult to do, but I promise if you wait, you'll see I was right. And you'll take a look back at your wasted fucking life. You'll probably wanna die, and to me that's fine. Now do the world a favor and commit suicide.
Deep, bruh. Good. I was worried for just a brief moments, you motherfuckers could not hear the wokeness. Speaking of wokeness, why is it still saying I'm 41 hours away from my destination? It could be more than 4 hours at most. See? I have to go to Artesia, then to Hobbs. I'm up in Hobbs. And then I work my way up to... See, 2 hours. Fucking knew it. Saves us time. Totally saves us time.
But yo, it's not about pride, I just think it's about time that we took it outside, surrounding outline Capitol Hill and Capitol Hill. It looks like Amityville. What's happened will kill as if it was Hamburger Hill. Till everybody screaming like the rabbit cavities fill. You had to be real, you need to think of how you would feel if you were in a brass attack and saw your family get killed. The tragedy's real. We broken, now we have to rebuild. No matter how many innocent people have to be killed, no matter how much innocent blood that we happen to spill, we have to rebuild. We have to win will and we will. Take it too far, but ain't that America? Ain't that America? We'll force where we don't belong, but ain't that America?
Yeah.
Ain't that
Think just because you have a nice car, you're safe? No one is safe.
I just love it too much to sit back and watch it get flushed down the drain. Raising light as if you know what I'm saying. This ain't about legalization, it's about appreciating nature as the foundation for this nation. We should embrace it, not just take it for granted. My God, he planted it around the planet. Yeah, some people find me to be unpatriotic, but then again, some people think that weed's a narcotic. Yo, what strikes me is I find it slightly ironic. When antibiotics are more habit forming than pot is. They pop so many pills that it almost looks robotic. It's beyond addictive, aspirin is almost hypnotic. Without it, every single thing would turn chaotic. We'd all be psychotic, we'd fried and erotic. But back to the plot, oh my God, I forgot it. I thought I was robbing it out, I should probably stop it. I got it on top it, the plot and the chronic. I'm honestly honest, so I think I got it. Because without it, it would just not be. It's just me, these three things and these three things. So trust me when I say we're liberty. We let the red, white, and blue light
jamming. Fucking jamming. Oh, Billy.
Hey, go and buy yourself a Billy the French t-shirt.
Whoa.
Wear
Wonder
that
how
shit to
far
church on
out
Sunday.
into the wilderness I can go.
Get yourself a motherfucking mug while you're at it.
Probably not
bitch.
very far.
I just buy myself a fuckboy starter kit. I can't wait to crack it open and I'll start
See?
some shit. I got my target hit, brand my shit and market
mocks
it.
me.
Look at me, follow lead, swallow seed and gargle it. I
What?
might bark a bit, but you should fear my bite. Buy a ticket, come get with it, see you here tonight. Yeah, I got
Says I can't go behind this wall, but, well, I've gone behind it.
Cold, bitch, it's cold up in my god church. So maybe you should go and buy a hoodie too, dude. These Disney brats swearing that they goody two shoes, but leak a few nudes, add in some designer drugs.
Out of my way,
You ain't
Pixels!
savage, you cabbage
I
best
must
with
be
drawing
trucked
thugs.
over
We could
here.
buy it up. So I try and fight it. I'm shilling merch, whatever works. I might incite a riot. Nice and quiet, listen up. Truth hurts. Link in description, get with it and buy a few shirts.
Fuck you, son. I don't care how many deers are in the area. I hope some soccer mom bringing the kids home from practice and possibly giving the coach a blowjob runs over a red deer. It's red. It's a socialist.
So get your money. I'll get your money. Go get your money. I'll get your money. So get your money. I'll get your money. Go get your money. I'll get your money. If you support it, you'll be rewarded. I see you in it, you'll be recorded. Can't afford it? Don't ignore it. Rob a bank, looting for it. Make the news, wear my shirt. Make me views, don't care you're hurt. Make it work, down for dirt. Child army, claim your turf. Ain't it worth? No reversals. Not just fans, now your commercials. I'll be damned, perfect circles. Got you jumping over hurdles.
Think you're all
Buy my
that
merch,
because your
buy my
ability
merch.
to make me
You
stop
fool.
driving?
Wear my shirts, buy my albums, Google search, sing along.
Maybe
all
you
the
are.
words. Musicians don't sell music, now they sell shirts. So get your money, go buy yourself merch. No, we don't sell music, now we sell shirts. So get your money, go buy yourself merch. So get your money, I'll get your money. Go get your money, I'll get your money.
Money.
So get your money.
Money.
I'll get your money. Go get your money. I'll
you,
get
son.
your money.
Aha! Now we can finally head to our final destination, Hobbs. Well, it's actually technically our first destination rather than our final destination. After which we can rotate around and head all the way back. We shall discover the joy of the American Southwest and regular West.
Do you really think there's people out there campaigning for late-term abortion?
Well, hello there, Joe.
You think that shit's real? Who would campaign for that? Who would campaign for that? They fucking did it, Bravo! Shit,
Fucking admit they're fucking killing already born kids! Fucking killing already born kids! Fucking killing already born kids! So you're telling me it isn't real?
Come on, try.
Vote in this goddamn
I have places not to go and people not to see.
conspiracy theory. That's a conspiracy theory. That's a conspiracy theory.
You think you're fucking tough, you're about to get it. Bullshit! They're bullshit! They're killing already born bullshit! They're bullshit! They're bullshit! They're killing already born babies! They're killing already born babies! They're killing already born babies! They're now with the fucking Senate! The fucking Senate voted to kill babies
Let me-
after they're fucking born! Fucking born!
Ooh, Best Buy. Nice. Behold. The glory of the American Railroad. Not even kidding. Look at the size of that motherfucker. That's a mod, by the way. That's like a real. That's short compared to some.
I have been there when people that work for the Pentagon say that we go to the laboratory and we meet with the ambassador. We have to take higher and higher dosages to meet with them. They're giving us technology and the technology works. I mean, this is going on, dude. Do you want to know this?
Listen, relax.
Your think about space isn't real. The freaking dimensions, man. Your think about space isn't real. The freaking dimensions, man. The aliens come out of the dimensions.
Come on. Invisible force field. What are we playing? Fucking Skyrim?
Think about what I said. I said
Television, I hate it. I hate this whole culture. I hate the whole thing. It means nothing to me. It's all fake. It's all a facade. And behind it are mad scientists in the Hall of the Mountain King. Just doing
In the Hall of Mountain King.
Antimatter bombs. Black holes. Huge cyclotrons. It's all fake. It's all splicing every plant now.
Don't forget to like the stream if you like the stream.
It's the most satanic rituals you can imagine.
Because it's extreme. Because it involves Alex Jones.
Hundreds of high-powered hydrogen bombs. Hundreds of high-powered hydrogen bombs. In the upper atmosphere to see if they could detonate the Earth's atmosphere and blow holes in the Van Allen radiation belt is so satanic. Splicing little babies with fish is satanic. Putting prions and all this garbage in our food is satanic. You think real Satanists go and just sit there and have sex with some hot chick on a black altar? That's how they get the low-level people in. Real Satanism is about murdering this planet.
You're in pain.
Satanists are nothing but cowards. You try to show people the secrets of how things operate that are hiding in plain view. They don't want it. They like the way they see the world, and they don't care what's really there.
Oh, honey bunny. I don't like what the world is. I'm just not an idiot and thinks that it's real.
And the difference is now people know that's true. They know that really it's worse than I'm saying, that I don't have the words. I don't have the verbal, semantical thesaurus to paint you a picture.
How about you bring a camera next time someone shows you some of these secret files? What's that? You can't? Could it be because you talk through your fucking ass? And anyone who watches you is a fucking retard, unless it's ironically to mock you? That's what I thought there, car in front of me. That's what I thought. What's this, Billy? Sounds like Billy. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna get right into Texas here. Just to say my car went to Texas. And then we'll backtrack. Welcome to Texas. Everything's bigger here. Really? No. I would like to think so. Until one thing is smaller.
In the photographs, pour a flask of whiskey in a soda glass. Go on, show your ass. It's on and popping. Something dropped in. We ain't stopping. We live in VIP until we RIP. Every bar I see, checking RID. But once we in, we making it worse. Don't need a limousine, we gon' leave in a hearse. Believe it, it hurts. This ain't painless. Appeal on your tongue, you speak my language. Making you famous, got the camera flashing all night, all right. Got stamina, passion, slamming on fashions, having a blast. Who's winning? Room spinning. Damn it, I'm trash. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna be the life of the party, but this party gon' be.
Fuck you, Kofifi. Yeah, all the modern memes. Kofifi, planking, Kofi, where's Kofi?
Hear me loud and clear. I'm about to turn it up. Jukebox playing that Janis Joplin. Party ain't stopping. Damn, it's popping. Homies dropped and got herb for days. Whole room cloudy in a purple haze in a perfect place. But she don't wanna smoke marijuana.
Hello, fellows. User of fuel. Do you also enjoy these great prices? 8 cents? Wow.
The party don't stop till 3 in the morning. The party don't stop till we in the morgue. Feeling it more, the more you alive. Keeping it going if we going to survive.
Alright, let's make our way. No nonsense. And how long it'll take? It'll take 39 hours. Fuck you, random car. Enjoy your fuel. I know I will.
What the others think. You see me standing here. Something in my cup. Hear me loud and clear. I'm about to turn it up. Turn it up. I'm about to turn it up. Turn it up. I'm about to turn it up.
Turn it up. That's what he's about to.
Did you know that Santa Claus is real?
Evan?
It's true. Not only does Santa
Evan!
Claus exist, but Santa Claus loves you. Yeah, and you know that it's true.
I believe I will drive from one side of this great continent to another.
Yeah, that's why it's so nice on December 25th, celebrate life. Yeah, cause it should be Christmas every day, so listen up to everything that I say. Cause I am the real Santa Claus. I am the father of Jesus Christ. I write all the laws, and I know who's naughty and nice. Cause I got myself a list,
So I'm gonna
and I'm
pause
checking
this
it
real
twice.
quick.
It's called the Book of Life.
Have a
I
sip
got
of
your
drink.
name, and I know where you've been and where you came and where you're gonna go. Cause I see you in your dreams, and I
Something
know
I haven't
what
done all
real
day.
life
Check the
really means.
news.
Cause I
Bernie Sanders is
Santa
dead.
Claus.
What?
Oh, don't you know?
Bridge nowhere. Scrapping back
I am
stop key
Santa
to
Claus,
PM
even
Brexit's
when
offer.
it doesn't snow.
Okay, fuck that
Oh,
shit. I don't want to care
I
about
am
that.
Santa
Johnson's
Claus. They used to
Brexit
call
plan.
me Father
What 6
Time.
key players think?
Saturnalia
Oh,
used
if
to
it
be
was
my
7,
holiday,
it'd be
'cause
too
my
much, and
name is
5
Santa,
wouldn't be
and I'm
enough.
here to say that
Tough
my
or
name is
impossible. The
Santa
next
Claus
10 days
too,
critical
'cause I really,
for
really, really
MP's
love
deal.
you. And I wanna bring about heaven on earth for everyone.
No,
so
no,
every
no.
day we
Charlie
get
is
it done
critical.
and celebrate my son and have
Gales
Christmas
and
every
heavy
day.
rainstorm for
Every
the
single day should be a
UK.
holiday because we
And
are all being
ushers
enslaved just for a little bit
Britain's
of pay
first sprinting
every
gold
day.
at World
But I'm
Champions.
here, yeah,
Trump
I am
accused of
real.
inciting
I am
violence
Santa
against
Claus, and you know
whistleblower
how I
in
feel. I'm
Newland.
jolly, yeah, and I'm really
US
nice. Unless you're being
hits
evil and
Scotch
taking
whiskey
innocent
and
lives.
French
Yeah,
wine with
then I put you on the
25%
naughty
tariff.
list. Yeah, you know that
Oh,
Santa Claus
fuck
gets
you,
really
America.
pissed when you fuck with the children. See, when you fuck
Well,
with
alright, French
anybody
wine's
in
overrated and
humanity.
Scotch
I
is
am
not
a
my cup
hero,
of tea.
yeah.
Well, you used to
I
actually
write the
drink Scotch,
laws.
take that
I
back.
am the real life Santa Claus.
Alright,
I am the
alright, I'll
kingdom
stand
of
with the Scotch
heaven's king. That's
party.
why I get up on the microphone
Officer
to sing.
Scale,
I am the owner of eternal life after
officer jailed for
you
murdering man
die
after mistaking
and
her
you
for. Alright, I
pass
knew that
away.
one.
Your soul belongs to
CCTV
me,
released
and
in
you are
hunt
in
for
my
golden
hands for
toilets stolen
eternity.
from
So don't be
Blenheim Palace. I
real
already
bad
knew that
and
as
evil.
well.
Don't do mean things to innocent people. Don't murder
Some
innocent
Hong
people.
Kong
Don't murder
shit.
anyone.
That must
Cause
be rough
murdering
right
people,
now.
it ain't fun. That's how you get me really
Mumbai.
pissed.
Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
but
blah,
you
blah,
should be
blah.
on
The
my
important thing is we
good
live in a
list.
society.
The good list, the naughty list. I see you every day, it's true. Everything that happens on planet Earth is recorded for eternity. I am
Evan
the
has at
eye
best
up in the
eternity
sky.
recorded.
Yeah, I can see you when you lie or when you're being dishonest with me. But I don't care about none of that. Oh, don't you see? Because I truly do love everybody. And I want to bring you gifts every day. In every way, I want to bring about heaven on earth for everyone. Cause I
Heaven
wanna
means
celebrate
Evan.
every day.
and Evan
with my son.
means
That's right.
111.
Saturn is Santa Claus, the father of Jesus Christ. That's right.
Shame you didn't get to hang out with
He
DP.
doesn't care if you're naughty or nice, cause I love
If I had the money, I'd have given.
I don't care if you're straight, and
But
I
with
don't
this
care if
trip
you're
coming
gay.
up,
You still
oh
are
no,
lovable
no
to me.
siree,
I
Bob.
consider all of you family, cause I'm the heavenly father, don't you know? That's why I can always bust a flow, because my name is Santa
Low,
Claus.
as
In
in
the
low
afterlife, I
energy,
write all
don't
the
you know?
laws. So yeah, just treat people like you wanna be treated. That's the way to win the game of life and make sure that you'll never be defeated. Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
Santa
yeah.
Claus. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if that'll play next. What new madness is this? What's up? Whoa! Hot burger. I don't know about you, but I do at least hope that my burger is at least hot. But what new music is this? Oh, this is Ravenous. This is Ravenous Beans. One of his songs. You'll find all these songs and more in the playlist I made, which you will find in my playlist under Slow Streams. This is one hell of a slow energy video. Fast trucking, Amazon. Roswell. What's that have to do with Area 51? What the hell does that have to do with anime running? Why, it's almost like that whole thing was a waste of time. We can't shoot all of us, no one died. So as I'm aware, no one even got arrested. Listen to this song, I'm not gonna lie. I want to play fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Woo! Cars are driving as well as a Tony Hawk game anyway. I support single moms. I do too. Mostly by making them feel really good about their bodies for about 2 days. Ladies, I'm single right now, okay? Oh, is this what I think it is? It is.
start to tell. What kind of father lets his children freeze to death cold? What kind of father would judge you and condemn you? Leave you and your children burning in the flames of hell. The same father you claim who loves you. Chosen self, what the preacher said. Keep the faith. Sorry, God, I watch TV. I've seen the news. Babies dead in dumpster. Mothers on crack. Men beating women. Sisters with HIV. Churches passing balls for money.
For money.
This is what I see. I'd be lying if I said I felt your presence. Once that plan, yeah, got worked out for me. Empty clock like empty promises. Every word you said was written by men. Yeah. You said don't trust the flesh. Yes, I question you. When a man kills, it's murder. When you kill, it's divine intervention. You know I'm full of hate. 'Cause I suffer day and night. I'm living in torment, living in lies. I dream of death, I wake up dead. What will the rest of my life be like? Yeah. I've watched TV, I've seen the news. Mothers on crack, men beating women, sisters with HIV, churches passing balls. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dumpsters, mothers on crack, men beating women.
And we're back to Billy LaQuisha. Billy LaQuisha.
Don't need to brag, don't need to boast. My mama got swag yelling out West Coast. Starting early, posted at the pre-funk. Getting dirty, toasted off a speed bump. She's a cheap drunk, sipping on a peach rum. Word I heard we're 2/3 to a threesome. We can be dumb, banging like a beat drum. Billy Ocean with the motion, I'm a beach bum. Stay rooted to the booty like a tree stump. You say how high? Motherfucker, we jump. Yeah, you smoke it if you got it. Find somebody at the bar to take a shot with. It's a party, everybody put your cups up. We get drunk, we get wild, we get fucked up. Sometimes you gotta let go. Get loose, sip juice, you never know. Whatever goes, whatever take the pain away. Or breaks up the monotony of day to day. Don't let it fade away, you gotta give back. So consider this brown bag a gift wrap. Go on and lift that tab, then sip that. Sit back with a six-pack and get smashed. You ever drink in the streets like a hobo? Get twisted till your vision's in slow-mo? I hope so, or is it just me? You ever get drunk and drop quarters at the Lusty? We must be tripping. There's a photo of me slipping a midget up in a chokehold. So gone off this bottle of SoCo. Batshit crazy, guano, loco. Don't need to boast, don't need
If I get to
brag.
Seattle,
Propose a
I'll
toast,
be happy
sipping
to
out
take a
brown
picture
bag.
with Billy.
Don't need to brag, don't
Let
need
alone
to
doing
boast.
something
My
like
mama got
having
swag,
a drink
yelling
or
out
a lunch
West
with the
Coast.
dude.
In the cypher, getting hyper, going stupid. Spark the lighter, hit the fire, I'm a cool kid.
I Eye of Istanbul. Wow. This is interesting. It's getting stuck on a lamppost. Seriously, the Eye of Istanbul? What? That is some Eastern Europe bullshit modding. Smell to it.
Sometimes you gotta let it ride. House party, your place, let us up inside. Never lied, never said I was a role model. Full throttle on his vodka, the whole bottle. A cold combo with the Red Bull chase. The bass god cometh, gon' melt your face. You in outer space, we in powder glaze. Leave you cowards dazed with a sour taste. Then I sneak into a frat house, drink until I black out.
Once again, I find that this truck here in front of me is the cause of all my woes. It isn't that I don't know how to drive a truck. It's that it's this truck in front of me that always causes me problems. Fuck's sake, that's just bullshit.
Don't need to brag, don't need to boast. My mama got swag yelling out West Coast. Getting gritty in the town, I'm loving this. Don't bring the
I
city
can
down
make
with
bears
ugliness.
smaller.
We chugging schlitz with the double fist. Slapping ass so hot, we need oven mitts. Find a couple chicks, then we
There's
hug
a
and
tad
kiss.
too
Muffin
big
top won't stop me
for
from
my
luscious
liking.
lips. I captain going down like sunken ships. I'm checking this night off my bucket list. Yeah, you smoke it if you got it. Find somebody at the bar to take a shot with. It's a party, eh, buddy? Put your cups up. We get drunk, we get wild, we get fucked up.
Whoa. I do believe deepfake. Yes, deepfake indeed. Shit. Haha, fuck you, car. Oh, UPS always gets back on its feet. Down. Already played the song. I call shenanigans. Fuck you, officer. Woo! Woohoo! I said fuck you and he fucked me. Alright. Call my bluff. skybox is so pretty. Yeah, it's the skybox. That moon is so bland. That's GTA 3 early 2000s level moon. And once again, it's this truck that causes all the problems. That truck has been rear-ended more times than Debbie does Dallas 69. The shafting. And trust me, Debbie got done from behind a lot in that movie. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Instead of music in the future, I actually might even put audiobooks down on things like this. Keep my own personal conversation down to a minimum. I don't know. Anyone else likes that idea, hates that idea, throw it out. Comments after the fact, of course. Because no one is currently watching, it's all in the future. Yep, still the same. Looks like it's gonna be one of those nights.
I used to be scared of dying and, my kid's not having a dad. And then he said, you reach a level where one day it just clicks and you go, I might die, I might not, but I'm just gonna keep fighting. And he said, the fear just washed away from fear, just washed away from fear, just washed away from fear, just washed
More
away
Joe
from
Rogan based rap,
washed
please.
away from fear, just washed away from fear, just washed away from fear, washed away fear, just washed away.
God damn them! 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 I'm sick of this. Let me tell you, I'm ready to kill people. Let me tell you, I'm ready to kill people. Tell you, I'm ready to kill people. Let me tell you, I'm ready to kill people. Tell you, I'm ready to kill people. Let me tell you, I'm ready to kill people. Tell you, I'm ready to kill people. I want these people damned to hell. I'm literally praying God damn them to hell. That's not the Lord's name in vain. I mean that. I don't. Let me tell you, I'm ready to kill them. Not literally. We ought to have a prayer called that.
I'm literally to kill people, not
God
literally.
damn them to hell, please. God damn them to
Seems
hell,
Alex
please.
Soaps pretty well.
Damn them to hell, please. Damn them to hell, please. Damn them to hell, please. 10,000 years before, and he's come back through a wormhole, and everybody he knows is dead, and he's saying, God damn them to hell, you bastard, you bastard, you bastard, you blow it all, you bastard, you blow it all, you bastard, you blow it all up. God damn you, you bastard, you blow it all up. God damn you. He's not taking Lord's name, and God damn
old, I used to be scared of dying and, you know, my kid's not having a dad. And then he said, you reach a level where one day it just clicks and you go, I might die, I might not, but I'm just going to keep fighting. And he said the fear just washed away from him.
No, you're Lee Rogers. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. You have to.
Lee Rogers.
I'm telling you. Because I used to, just like, they think when they mess with me, it's to me, it's the opposite now. It's not that I'm a sadist or sadomasochist. I don't like it. But it's what men are supposed to do. This is just basic stuff.
Yeah, standing up for yourself. I understand, but I also...
No, you can't believe how corrupt they are. You can't believe how they lie. And you can't believe deep down. You don't feel sorry for yourself. You can't believe America is putting up with this crap. Putting up with this crap. Believe America is putting up with this crap. Putting up with this crap. Putting up with putting money in G-strings of fat men wearing wigs. Wearing wigs. Fat men wearing wigs. I'm getting sick of this crap. Point is, I'm getting sick of this crap.
That's one attitude. Another
Let's
attitude
not
is...
give all our kids to child molesters. God damn it. Excuse me.
I love how even in the edit, Alex always interrupts Joe.
That's not the Lord's name in vain. I mean that. I don't take God in vain. And we ought to have a prayer called the God damn it.
Woo! That's what I get for looking at the chat.
You think Charlton Heston and Planet of the Apes when he
Be safe out there, Bear. There's no safe.
10,000 years before
There's only
wormhole and everybody he knows is dead and he's saying God
real.
damn them to hell. You bastards, you blew it all up. God
It's dangerous out there. Take this. This is a grenade. Yes, it will kill things. You will be safe. Okay.
You seem upset.
Link has obtained a grenade. Woo! How are you, by the way, James? Woohoo! We have our first crashity. Oh, no. Oh, saved it. That's called skill. Oh, have I? Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh. Yep, I am stuck. We have our first kind of crash. Okay, we can't have double songs. How's this? Can you hear me now? Any better? You see, I hate to say it, but at an hour in, you are the first person who showed up tonight. So I kind of need you to be a soundboard. I've been fiddling around with a lot of settings as of late, trying to desperately make this shit work, but, well. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Easiest way to solve this. No, I can hear me. I can hear me in my own chat. Me. Yeah, I can hear myself, no problem. So I don't know what your problem is. So we'll just get back to normal. My problem is I'm stuck in between this seesaw-esque hellscape. So I gotta now leave. Alright, well, there you go. This is a new one. It's a rap about how it's good to take a sip of piss. Low energy videos does not condone drinking piss. Skiing. There it is again. Remember right, the music video has him actually looking at the his phone for the lyrics. He can't even remember it. There's a lot to unpack in the video. Skiing. Yeah! Piss! Pissy boy! All you have to do is just sip a little bit. Just sip a little bit. That wasn't me sipping piss, but one day what I just sipped will become piss. For now, it's a bathtub gym. Oh, I want to know more about the joys of sipping a little bit. About Alan Wake. Hell yeah. Only good thing of this entire game, besides Night Springs, was this song. We've had short buses in here. He suggested I played this next time I drive my truck. Taking slaves like ocean waves. I mean, it is high, low energy, but still. That bear is having a good time. You see, I am a very, very, very equal opportunity person. Weasels, bears, stoats, which, if I remember right, is one hell of an obscure reference. But, yeah, that bear. Look at that bear. That bear has just seen some shit. Look at his eyes. His eyes are telling things. Unchristian things. And those were decades ago. Now he tries to hide himself behind food. It just makes life harder. Makes the world harder. Makes him less comfortable with who he is. So he eats more because, you know, it makes more sense. But at the same time, he's a bear, so people love him all the more for being fatter. He hates himself more and more every day, but the world loves him more and more for being the fatter bear. The end result? Chaos. Dude, he's done much more than we. You get black tar terror. I was about to say heroin, but I'm like, no. He's done Terrowin. If you've never heard of it, well then you weren't meant to know of it. You don't inject that shit. You simply look at it. It's this black crystal that floats in front of you. That's why he looks so fat. He doesn't move from his chair. The Terwin crystal is just slightly out of focus. He has minions that brings him food and takes away his bodily waste. Poor fat bear. He used to be someone. Aww, my campy rock music. Do I start a more classier playlist or no?
I'm gonna tell you a little story from way back in the year 1998 when Undertaker
Under.
mankind off Hell in a Cell through the Spanish announcer table. We heard rumblings of a man who'd one day run for mayor.
So we're only at 30 hours to. Oh, fuck you, you piece of truck meat.
And that one man's name
Where exactly are we? What state?
Hey.
We just past Phoenix, huh? Well, we got a long way to go, motherfucker. Have you heard the news? He won it too. Glenn Jacobs, what are you doing with your life? Oh, you're running for mayor, Knox County. Back in 1998. Announce table. That was a glorious moment. Even better than those of us who were there at Andy Dick Fest. That was glorious. Andy Dick Fest was just a moment in time. There was a man. You have coast to coast mods. I do not. I never have tried to mod this beyond what you can get on the workshop. But I have modded other games without the use of workshop. I'm a big fan of Nexus, for example. But so I've never put it through its paces. And considering in the next, was October, November, December, oh Jesus, in the next 3 to 4 months, this computer, all my stuff is going. There's no real point to do it. I'll be traveling to the States doing this for real. Not driving a truck, but traveling across America. So I won't really have the luxury of putting it through its paces. I had to sell this bad boy. I had sexually molested my gaming PC there. But I have been curious. I've seen the mod for Ireland, which for Euro Truck, and I thought that was kind of interesting, not great. It kind of looked right, but it didn't feel right. And I like the mod. I've been on the multiplayer. I've been banned from both versions of the multiplayer from nothing I did. I just hooked the wrong car to the wrong fucking trailer, apparently. That's all it takes. Fuck that shit. Okay. I am looking forward to Utah, though. I know a few people who watch me on this who are from Utah, so when that happens, I actually want them to tell me how it looks, how it feels. Oh, sign, sign, sign. Get rid of dandruff. But how? How do we get rid of dandruff? Is it the town of Irgberg? I have dandruff. I need to know how to get rid of it. Head and shoulder. Head and shoulders. Okay, that makes sense in hindsight. But wait. Sale. Sale. Walmart. 50% off selected products at Walmart. Not to mention this, just to do it. I mean, these things put a whole new perspective on life. Honk if you're happy. Oh, well, I guess I'll put my hand away from the wheel then. We all have our problems. About how I would enjoy murdering him. Not like Paul. Skinning him. This almost seems like Evan's singing this line. But like whiny Evan. I honestly want to go to the DFF Reddit at some point and just see a sea of like, this is why I no longer like Paul's ego. Alright, let's hear what the next one is. I think we already did this one. Yep, already did this one. So I'm gonna put bear mode into full bear mode. I've seen some shit, but I'm also constipated. So technically I've seen no shit. Maybe you could help me there. And go to copyright free jazz background music. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm sure I've played this playlist before, but fuck it. Out in the desert, no one remembers your backstory, your history, your regrets, except for you and the stars. Say to stars, don't judge. Sometimes I think they look at me and they say, what are you doing? I'm doing my job. I've been a private investigator for the last 25 years. But I've also been a trucker. Mostly a trucker. Excluding anything else. Actually not thinking of it. I've been a trucker for 25 years. I also don't know how to drive a truck. This is my normal voice. Moments like this that makes a man think. that actor you like in Trucker with Destiny. Fuck you, cat, van, truck, thing. No, my corporate image. Bright light called me. Told me things. Mostly holster. I don't know what that meant. It meant like a literal holster. Had one. I'm a private detective after all. And a trucker. Did it mean get a Dr. Pepper? I'm more of a Coke man myself. That sign was falling apart. Fuck you, Pimp Monk. What was a Popeye's chicken ad back there? I approve. Carlsbad. Woo! California. Damn. This music's too smooth for me to not get a fucking copyright strike claim or scream. It's a combination of strike and a claim. Day/morning. My voice had changed several times just by saying that. I'd approached the city of dreams, which happened to be San Diego. I missed a turnoff because I'm drunk. I'm sure that doesn't matter much in hindsight, but it mattered to me. I took it out on this suburban housewife, as we get for an ugly color scheme. The roads belong to the trucks, God's chosen people. Of course, some trucks are superior to others, once you remind them of it. Fuck you, officer of the law. Don't worry though, my character is Caucasian. He's gonna get away scot-free. Generic. Thrumming. Yo, cat, I got some news for you. Take this. Let's call it a banana, but we all know what it is. Put it way up inside you. Then you'll see how cool can be. Yo, dog, that ain't no banana. That's a cucumber. So that will make it cool as a cucumber. Copacetic. Woo! Sideway truck. How God intended all trucks to be, at least once in their lives. It sums me up as a human being right now, honestly. I will reach this destination, and then I will leave. Leave the hell that is American Truck Simulator. Replace it with a new hell. Anything else. Sounds like Michael from Vsauce should tell me some bizarre mathematical equation / paradox with this music. So let's say we have a square, and then this square gets turned into another square, but that square is 3D. Or is it? Do 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 do. Hey James again. At this point, I've been drinking enough that I keep myself preoccupied. This is not my first rodeo. It's my first trying to find some. Ooh. No, not again. Not off. Oh my god. Oh no, alcohol. You are my friend, not my enemy. Well, if you like me, I wouldn't say no to a like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. I've been on a bit of a old school hiatus, but I am back, at least for a few more months. When I am not cripplingly serious, I am delightfully funny. At least my mom thinks so. Or did. Before. What was that shit? Whoa! There's an old familiar sound I haven't heard in some time. So where is it? One came up. I apologize, whoever that was. Let's. Ah, my bad. Alert box. Alert box should have been way up here. It wasn't. Shit. Like I said, I've been out of the loop for some time and doing this the old school way. Shy. It's all dilapidated. I even had to reboot it. But whatever I'm assuming that was a new sub, and I'm assuming this is one hell of an assumption. James Duke, that was you. Welcome to the Low Energy family. It's a very ad hoc family, but you're more than welcome to it. Been currently more focused on preparing for the trip, which down the corner there. Yeah, I figured. I appreciate it. I've been losing subs as of late because I haven't been posting what people want me to post, which is to say, quite honestly, this. Yeah, they're not around. I've literally been hounded so much over, why don't you play American Truck or Euro Truck anymore? Because I don't. There's only so many times you can go back over the same routes. And other people want me to play Oblivion, so I play Oblivion, and meanwhile I've got my own problems to deal with. Like that thing down the corner there, that's legit. I am literally going over to the States next year, and like I won't have the chance to game. What are you gonna watch then? You know? I appreciate the like. Don't forget to hit that bell. YouTube likes to be a dick about that sort of thing. I stream on the weekends and I stream on Wednesday, but also upload an occasional video. Gaming's going to become rarer and rarer, so enjoy it while it's there. Conversation though, and live streams. Ooh, can't wait to give you guys the live streams. Been looking forward to that shit. Live out and about, walking about. Oh hell yeah! Little Caesars, you know what's up. I like this. I really like this. Damn. This is a good playlist. So of course my screen will be copyrighted. I'm too tiny, so I don't care. Whoops. Whoops. Totally meant to do that. Thank you, fellow truck, for fixing my handle. Those blinkers are driving me crazy. I need to turn them off. Alright, blinkers, you get to stay on. Glad no one ever actually asks me what I do with my channel, because I do so many different things, it's kind of hard to pin down. I guess I just stream whatever. Games, reviews, tastings, me at bars, me at other bars, me at airports, videos about bullshit, usually while at bars, driving trucks. This is going to be mostly a travel channel next year. I'm rather looking forward to it. New York alone. Oh, hell yeah. Like a combination of a jazzy James Bond-esque sort of theme, but Also something from a 90s Final Fantasy game. Like, not Final Fantasy 7. Maybe Final Fantasy 8 or 9. 9. Final Fantasy 9. On the road again. Damn right there, B-Baz. It's about time I got back into the fucking cabin of men. The man cabin. The masculine box on wheels. I mean, this is the channel that made me famous, the household name. Instead of their favorite celebrity women pour out my name. Oh god. Oh god, Auto Park! Auto Park! Low energy! And then they have divorces afterwards because, you know, their husbands can't satisfy them. That's neither here or down there. It is shocking, actually. In fact, I'm in California right now. I'm really comfortable with that. What I'm not comfortable with is that the everything seems to be broken these days. The chat doesn't seem to pop up when it used to pop up. It used to be really regular. It used to just pop up all the time. Now I'm not seeing it. Masculine box and wheel simulator. That could mean so many things. $19 to go. If I do this, I will have literally traveled the entire length of the map from Hobbs all the way to Bellingham. About to cross Huron. You know, that incredibly important town, California. Huron. The one that you never actually quite go to, but always just pass by. Huron. Named after a tribe that has nothing to do with the area. I just killed a family in that car. It's too pretty to worry about. Today's a pretty day. He's smooth spy. Welcome back to the Smooth Spy. See if you can spot the Smooth Spy by pausing your, I'm guessing, VHS at the appropriate time. And then superimpose a really bad cartoon drawing from Hanna-Barbera. I swear to Christ, I had a VHS like that, and I think it was Secret Squirrel. He'd pop in at a random moment, and then you had a little booklet to go with the VHS. Dude, that was... We were kings. We was kings. We just happened to be unlike black people who say that, literal kings. White finds a way. Spend money. Seriously, I've been selling off so much of my shit over the past few weeks in preparation for this trip, and I'm not fucking kidding. The fucking amount of trash a human being acquires is only matched by the someone somewhere who is willing to buy it. I mean, did I need those DVDs? No. They were cool to look at. Did I need them? Fuck no. Did I want them? Hell yeah. Did I get money off them? So far, pretty much yeah. Honestly, more than I was expecting. Next week, this time next week, I'm off to Sligo. video, Sligo. Unlike last time I went up to Sligo where I didn't make a video for you because there was nothing to take because it was such a quick trip in and out. Also, I was lazy and sad because I didn't make any money. Stupid, easily manipulated emotions. If only there was some sort of clear liquid I could drink to change that. Alas, Wasted Wednesday will find me forever unaffected by some sort of chemical. Oh boy, we're heading up to Sacramento. Home of really good sandwiches, apparently. Audio sounds a bit low. Okay. And look, there you are. There's your actual chat. I like that. So I'll lower this down just a smidge. And higher. No. Put the filters on. No? That's not it. Come on, puppet. You remember how to do this, don't you? I did at one point in my life. Shit, am I too drunk to even set this shit? Okay. Ooh, don't want that. There. Can't remember anything other than to raise and lower sound, so I guess I'll just talk a little louder and I put the music a little lower. That's all I can promise you. This mic is kind of dying on me. Good thing I'm leaving pretty soon. Anyway, how's this? Better? I'm assuming it's better. I'm talking louder, more clear. Although, the fact I've been drinking over the past few hours and I'm getting pretty tired probably means I'm going to start slurring, and there's no way around that. In fact, before I went back from the pub, I was slurring. I was slurring a lot, I noticed. So, you're lucky I can still put two and two together. Good thing I want spirits today and not beer. Had my beer. It was nice. But I would already be fast asleep. That is fucking weird, I have to say. As of late, beer has more and more been fucking with me sleep-wise. The important thing is they've got enough Weetabix to last 1,000 winters. And this person thinks they're in the 80s. Nope. Okay, we're currently in Sacktown, home of the world's largest sack. As you'll see over here on the left. Don't look at it too much, you'll make it contract. And it won't be the world's largest sack anymore. Those assholes, or should I say ball sacks, in Iran currently have the second largest ball sack, but not by much. I know was from Sacramento. I went to college with this dude. He's now living in Dublin somewhere, but he was born in Cali and really Californian. And he was from Sacramento. His dad apparently His dad apparently was Worked for the mayor's office at the time. The time being a big old question mark in my own life, so I couldn't tell you who he was. No, I actually appreciate it. Earlier I'd gotten the same thing that they couldn't hear me. But then I checked, and sure enough I could hear me, so they must be able to hear me. And I snapped at them a bit because I've been dealing with sound issues all day. So to James Dukes, I do apologize for the earlier snippiness. I've been switching between having a really good day today, including being a very brief tour guide for a bunch of Polish people who gave me a free pint as a thank you, to being a little pissy pants. So I prefer not to be a pissy pants. I prefer to be a adult who shouldn't snip and snap like a tiny dog. Because no one respects the tiny dog. They laugh at it and go, "Aw." You respect the big dog though. And you love the big quiet dog. So why not be the big quiet dog? Okay, this sounds like it's from a Sierra game from the 80s or early 90s now. Like Laura Bow. The Dagger of Amun-Ra. Oh, big shout out to Pushing Up Roses. That woman, beyond being tasty, she is also a connoisseur of video games. She's also very tasty. So we're actually making a lot more faster progress than I thought. We're gonna be there 14 hours. I have to judge on average what an hour is in this game at max speed, which can vary. Like I'm at 107 right now. I shouldn't be at 107. But I've managed to work my way to be 107. Don't forget, if you're liking the stream, like it, share it, subscribe. Any donations towards the almighty goal of goals is more than happily welcome. And do use the comments section. Also, don't forget that this Friday I will be streaming like the old days, and Saturday like the old days, and hopefully Sunday like the old days. Can't promise trucking, but I can promise other games. Some of which might involve a Batman, even. Mellow. November, I'm off to Dublin, hopefully, or even late October. I'm off to Dublin, and I'll also be off in November to Sligo, not just for like a little trip, but like for the day. So expect video from that. December, I don't know. I might do a telethon of some kind to raise cash, and also as a form of endurance stream. Every little penny helps. Not that I'm trying to like wring my hands, but I have been told I don't chill enough, which you have to think in hindsight is kind of odd. But no, I don't like the idea. It's not natural to me. I just have to remember to do it from time to time. Even if no one bites, I'm just like, okay, no one bought, or bit, I should say. But in November, December, yeah, I'd like to do a sort of big thing. I'm not quite sure what, not quite sure how even. I'll think of something. After all, it'll be the last time I can game in the old way. After that, no more of this. No more Skyrim, Fallout, Age of Empires, Oblivion, Morrowind. The only games I'll be able to play would be something like, maybe, Stardew Valley. And those browser games that you'd see on like Newgrounds. So I gotta go out with a bang. We are breaking old traffic laws, maybe, but I need to go to la toilet and do la business. La business. So I'll be right back. As an indeed bot, I almost spilled my drink. Hey, short bus, welcome to the show. About time you showed up, don't you know? We return back to our regularly scheduled program. I love Stardew Valley. I like Stardew Valley. I like a lot of what it does. I like the repetitiveness of just building up your farm. The storyline, totally optional as it is. I actually feel bad if I don't engage in it. If I don't help out the town, I feel like I let the town down. Also, I want to hit on constantly that, what's her name, Abigail, the goth girl who eats diamonds. Yeah. She's got a Nintendo in her fucking room. Yeah, I'm gonna have babies with that woman. Anyway, short bus. We are driving from one side of the map to the other. Yeah, I think we're over halfway there. I think we're also living on a prayer. pray that I don't break the fucking game in the process of just driving from a place to a place. Oh god, we're more than halfway there. Only... Yeah, Jesus. Hold on. I need a top off of my drink, because clearly what I need is more alcohol in my system. Yeah, I remember, you give her different items. Yeah, you can give them all different items, and I remember giving her, she likes a particular type of stone. Is it quartz or diamonds? And she literally does the animation of eating, like when you eat like bread or whatever. She throws it up in the air, it goes in, you hear like the crunch, crunch, crunch. She literally devours raw ore. I don't know about you, but nothing turns me on faster than a nerdy goth girl who eats raw minerals. I know, my fetish is kind of unique, but you know, give it a week and Pornhub will completely fetishize it. I also like the girl, the redhead who's like the wallflower, who's very her mother drinks too much, and if you be a sober boy, she hops in the bath with you. I like that because that must be like very hard for her to do, and it's a nice sort of character development. I don't give a shit about what the dudes do because, well, they're dudes and I don't care. Especially because half of them look like emo motherfuckers, and I don't like emos. I don't like spazzes. I don't like incels. Of course, if they're incels, they're not gonna hit on you. Question: can an incel ever become competent at hitting on women? And don't say, isn't that what pickup artists are? Because no, those are MGTOW. They have their own kettle of bullshit they have to deal with. I'll try the penny. Yeah, I think so. There's only so many, unless you have mods, there's only so many characters that you could date. So. I think I only ever did a, well, there's no such thing as a full playthrough, but I did, I started romantically following someone, and I think my house became financially solvent. This was a while back though. This was before the update that allows you to pick your different types of farms. This is like 1.0 version, you know. I've played it since, but I've not done much with it. I've walked around. I might have cut. I like the forest farm. The woodland farm, there's a lot of money to be made there in those trees. Plus you can always find that trail mix. The mixed seeds, free seeds to plant your crop. Safe. Head on travel. Yeah. Although I hear the best one financially is the one that has more water, because apparently you can kind of game the system by something to do with fishing. I don't know. It took me forever to even find out like the mine and go down and do a really crappy sort of combat system with the slimes coming at me. Yeah, that was That was almost unnecessary, but it still was not unwelcome, you know. We've got less than 10 hours to go. Fuck you, Van. That's what we get. And we're still behind. Oh, it's a different truck. You're the same truck now. All white trucks look the same. Truck hooroo. Oh, look. That truck has wood products on it. Oh, shit. And there we go again. You see, alcohol is very important, but not as important as supporting our single moms. You see, single moms need to both swirl on the pole, grind up on your junk, but also make sure Jimmy has his lunch for tomorrow before going to work at the diner. So next time you slide in a 1 into her G-string, no, you slide in a 20. Eventually she might even give you special treatment. You know, she'll realize you're a bit of a sugar daddy. And Jimmy's been having those problems with the school counselor again. Maybe he needs a strong father figure and she doesn't know any other men except for ones that have sexually objectified her. This is getting very real now at this point. And Jimmy grows up to be a fucking furry or some shit like that. Post up a video of Draw My Life years later on YouTube. This is about when my mom used to be a stripper. Dated this trucker with a really bad paint scheme. I hope someone could follow my level of logic that I've been going on, because I wouldn't blame a single person if they went, what the fuck are you talking about? As alcohol takes me over, I'm kind of losing my control of the English language. But my thoughts are still my own. My thoughts, and indeed my prayers, are still my own. Rail grind. Like I said, I wish this was Tony Hawk, but unfortunately, the cars drive better than Tony Hawk. Someone really wants us to know that they can play the piano. See, the saxophone dude isn't taking over everything. Maybe be a team player. Fuck you, Black Van. Go molest children somewhere else. This is a nice town. Once you get into Canada, they'll, you know, go wild. They're too polite to deny you anything. I think the bravest Mountie stereotype is literally just one Mountie that says no. They consider that like beyond the level of bravery. Someone really wants us to know they can play the piano. Where did I hear that before? Of course! I'd heard it in one of the numerous reviews for Piano Johnson, the blind piano player. Those reviewers really hate the fact he was black. Good thing you're not like that, huh, Sharpus? Oh, you're quoting me. That's what a quote is. That's why you put quotes either side of them. Silly sausage. Though that is, in all fairness, a very good quote. Mostly because I said it. Because I said it. Hope you feel nice because you said it. I turn around, the whole band is just there, like slow. There's a guy on the fucking bass, and oh god, could you imagine being in a back, like a ska, like a scat drummer in the back of your truck while you're trying to drive, and he's just being told he can just improv as much as he wants. It's just this constant cacophony, a word that needs to be always said more, cacophony of noise that somehow still has a rhythm. Which, I have to be honest with you, it's still pretty fucking impressive. This sounds like from the end of a 1970s sitcom. "12th Street Blues" is filmed for a live studio audience. No, it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be 12th Street. That'd be Decker. Tony Danza and maybe a very young Danny DeVito. He did it for like 3 weeks before he got his job on Taxi. Okay, this song will be playing if I ever do like a black and white live stream from the back of a New York cab next year. It starts off like really suave. I'm there in my fedora and trench coat, not saying anything. The low energy videos, like font shows up, leaves, and then suddenly, "So I saw a guy both shit himself and piss himself today out in the middle of the street. The guy next to him was selling hot dogs. I ate them. I didn't make eye contact to the guy who was shitting and pissing himself. I don't want to know where my food comes from." I don't think it would quite gel up with the theme I'm playing. Maybe when I'm off to the Apollo, I'll look for some sort of heroin junkie in like an alleyway and play this music. Ah, beautiful, majestic New York. So sophisticated. Look, there's Woody Allen taking pictures of the corpse. Jeez, you're always putting me in a bad light. That's my Woody Allen quotes, by the way. I can do the OGs right, but beyond that. area in proportion to the rest of the wider American nation, even though technically we're not. I'm looking forward to the Utah mod. That's gonna be some good shit. Not mod, DLC. That might be very well one of the last, if not the last thing I buy on Steam. The next mod for this. And of course I'll play it. I'll play it while shitface is to mock. Well, not to mock, but to lampoon. There, that has more respect. God, I talk like I fucking work for SNL in the early 80s. Wow, that Belushi fellow is really going places. Lorne Michael shows up and introduces us all up to Will Ferrell. I'm like, I don't know who he is, I don't care. I'll skip ahead a few years so I can meet a very young and still single Tina Fey. Oh, fuck yeah, Tina. I want to lick your wound. I heard someone say that to her about her once in a book, in her autobiography, where she talks about like her life and everything, of course, biography. But she mentions that someone actually came up to her at a signing once and just outright said, "I want to lick your wound," because she has that scar, which she got as a kid because when she was growing up, there was in her town where she was growing up, there was this famously crazy dude who just wandered around town mumbling to himself, and everyone put him off to be the harmless crazy type. But one day he came up to her and her friend and just brought a knife out and slashed their faces. Like, just like that. No reason whatsoever. They were on the way home from school. Nothing. And she always has been self-conscious about it. And even when she was writing the book is just there like, okay, you won't shut up about it, so I'll just address it once and then we'll drop it. How they get the scar. And apparently it's still something she's really self-conscious about, which I think is fucking ridiculous. You can barely notice it. Half the time when she's on screen, she's got so much makeup on. But apparently someone came up to her once and they said, "I want to lick your wound," and she just said, "Which one?" I think that's a good response. I'm sure that dude was very quickly escorted from the convention or wherever the hell she was at. Little note here, I'm no Casanova, nor am I an Epstein. So I don't know any angle of the female body, really, other than, you know, to treat them as human beings and enjoy their company. But also 18 is a good year to start thinking of things, anything with kids. But yeah, if I've got some advice. If you think your best opening line to someone, particularly someone who's married and you know is also completely uninterested in you, is "I want to lick your wound," you're not really gonna do well out of that. Is that saying the Dorsmus Arena? What? Is that a real thing? It looks like a suppository. 5 hours away. How long have I been doing this for now? 2 hours? So yeah, about what, 2.5 hours to get from one side of the map to the other. When the Iowa map uploads, not Iowa. Is it? Is it Idaho? No, it's Utah. Utah. When the Utah map. Come on, Dylan. Put the words together. When the Utah map comes up, the DLC comes up, it will make this trip a lot quicker. Just because, you can actually cut up quicker. This whole trip takes a lot longer than it should. You just go the entire length and breadth of California. It sucks because for starters, this is the entire length and breadth of California. But also, you could just, in reality, you would just cut through all those states. You wouldn't go through California. I mean, look at it. Like, let's say you're in Hobbs and you want to get up to Bellingham, like I'm trying to do. You wouldn't go all the way around. You just go past Ratton or Farmington, cut in through here, and here, and here, and Spokane, then it would save you like 5 hours, if not more. Yawn, Gazzy. Still, we're nearly there. Doesn't mean an accident couldn't happen. It's happened on this show before. Fuck trucks, but as for that wings video I did earlier today, one thing I didn't mention, you don't get a lot of meat on the bone. You get about a bite each, and you get what, like 5 wings? Those things were just fucking ridiculous. Apparently they have a couple of different ones, including POW, not just Zap, but POW. They come in like a little tub container thing. I don't know what they are. If I see them, I'll try them and I'll record them, but I also tried this espresso drink earlier, waiting for the cab to take us back, and it was so bad. It actually would have made a very good video. But I needed some alcohol to take the pressure off my back, so I downed it. Oh, it was bad. It was from Kahlua. It was the Kahlua roasted coffee liqueur. And it was bad. Also had a blueberry gin. Which actually wasn't too bad, that one. Couldn't have much of it though, it was so sweet, it gave me heartburn. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting some sleep, I'm not gonna lie, once this is finished. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I've still got tons of gin around, I'll grab one more. I'll grab one more drink while I wrap up, put stuff in the fridge, turn off lights, all that good stuff. But I'll leave said alcohol for next week. Next week I'm up to Sligo, like I said. I'll try to make some footage. No promises. I'll try to actually stream on Wednesday. Again, no promises. We'll see what we can do. Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? So many people, I really mean this, so many people look at Jessica Rabbit and go, I wish I was into cartoons. Which I find fucking hilarious because, oh, well, I can't I? That's what I get for being a fucking kid in the 90s. But, you couldn't get that in a human, like a real person. The same way as the Aladdin film fucking sucked, the remake. It just couldn't match it, the cartoon version. Plus, there was no evil, sexy Jasmine. Instead, there was bland Jasmine. Very bland. But it's almost like they wish they could have this sort of loophole. Well, I can still find Jessica Rabbit hot, right? No. No, if you like Jessica Rabbit, then you like a cartoon character, and that's it. There's no middle ground there. You're a fucking weeb like the rest of us. You just happen to be a very specific weeb. Weeb pride. Manlets of the world unite. Or girllets too. Any girllets. Even though most of the women I find who are big into like hentai and anime not only get laid all the time and are very like sexually open and promiscuous, but are also often married. It's kind of weird. It's like the dudes who are into hentai tend to be sort of like incel, never bathing, talking motherfuckers. Not always, of course. But you got them, but then you've got the girls who, you know, they're the girls most people want to actually bang, and they're like, ooh, man, that's hot. Okay. Women, bitches, dare I say, be crazy. No, I'll take that back. I'll increase the social commentary. Bitches, be cray-cray. I know, it's a shocking concept. Almost as shocking as the fact that we're actually here. We have reached Bellingham. So, yeah, that's the entirety of the map. I did the longest route even though I wasn't carrying anything. I did the longest route and, look, I mean, there's the Herald. I should go there and tell them a good news about how I'm an SNL in the 80s and was filmed in front of a live studio audience, live from New York. Also, is that Washington University? Really? That one fucking kiosk in the corner? That also doubles as a bar? Oh, I like that. Not a very good bar though, it's the middle of the night and no one's there. I mean, it is Tuesday, but still. If they're students, they're gonna find time to drink. It was quick for you there, Short Bus, but I've been streaming well over 2 hours now. It's quite true, I actually drove from one side of the map to the other. I think I'm actually just gonna absorb the music for a little bit. Having the occasional conversation with you while enjoying this fine, actually, who am I kidding? Fine, be damned. It's horrible. Horrible. Even putting the mic on my chest so I can have a nice lean back. Oh, that's more like it. Speaking of lean back, Michael from Vsauce, by the looks of it, he's fishing for new members. So he's currently posting out free stuff. Let him fish all he wants, he's posting out free fucking stuff. Hell yeah. Free content from Vsauce is a good thing. As is this soundtrack. Okay, I need to find out what this one's called. I will shill it, even though it's gonna be the cause of this video probably getting taken down. This playlist is from Dr. Saxlove, great name, and it is a part of the... It's Late Night Jazz Club, Smoke-Filled Jazz Saxophone. That seems like that wouldn't play very well. The Jazz Bar After Midnight. Which, yeah, this does seem like a sort of... The bar is whittling down, people are going home. One or two people are staying, but they're not planning to stay there very long. Even the owner is turning off the lights in the back. When I get to places like Chicago, I have to go and find myself a jazz bar. I will be completely undressed for it, but I'm gonna go in anyway. Oh, sweet merciful marmalade. I am zoned out. I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning now. So... pretty soon I'll be up for 24 hours. Damn. That's the weird thing. That is the weird thing. Sometimes you can do a 24-hour stint, no problem. Other times, just thinking about it is gonna fuck you up. It's mental. Alright, let's down this drink. G&T. G&T. I see G&T, but all I think about is TNA. I wonder what all my exes are up to. Now's the perfect time to start stalking them. Full of alcohol, alone, desperate, full of anxiety and possible hate. Yeah. I actually know a good chunk of my exes still to this day. We're doing alright. They're doing, more importantly, alright. And more important than outside thing, I'm doing alright. I think it's insane if you break up with someone, unless it's over something really hateful or painful. I don't think there's any reason to not stay friends with them. After all, in theory, you were going to spend the rest of your life with them. It was probably a very vague theory, but it was a theory nonetheless. There must be something good about them. Alright, let's have a look at the towns I haven't visited yet. I've got the Omsk, Grand Coulee. I like that, Grand Coulee. Has a very Canadian vibe to it. Kennewick. Vancouver. No. Vancouver is a... Hell, isn't Bellingham a suburb of Vancouver? Port Angels, Olympia, Aberdeen, Astoria, Longview, and Yakima. Oh, and Everett. Don't forget Everett. After that, I think I've gone to every town, but I haven't gone on every road. Most of the roads being in well, as always. Oh no, spread out even. Procrastination. The game. No, there's no reason to procrastinate. That's a solid playlist. But low energy videos. Yeah, an hour and a half. It's 2 hours and a half. So that's a solid stream. Plus, I gave you the stuff up at the pub, which next to no one ended up watching, but someone might end up watching. That was more of a test run anyway. So the laptop, which did pretty well. I just picked a bad time to do it. Having a stream while a match is playing is probably not the best idea. But overall it worked. Anyway, I want to thank everyone who ended up watching here tonight. Bbat, Shortbus, James Gert is Dukes, James Dukes. I want to thank everyone who was watching, as well as anyone who popped in and out, and anyone who watches in the future. I'd be generally surprised if you got this far, but if you got this far, hello from the distant future. Hope I'm still alive, but if I'm not, ooh, I'm a ghost, a drunken, sad ghost who's probably going to masturbate about his exes right now. Ooh, I'm not. I'm not really going to do that. But still, regardless of my personal habits, I hope your personal habits are pretty good because I wish you welcome. If you liked what I've done tonight, do give me a thumbs up. Not in the butt, that would be bad. Because I've tried that and I'm not exactly a fan. That one's no joke. Seriously. Girls, guys, anyone, ask permission first. Then then after you've given a thumbs up more in the YouTube sense, maybe consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Share the stream if you haven't already shared it. And check the link down below for links to our Discord and our PayPal, our Streamlabs, and of course my, in particular, out of all those, our email. Now, I think the alcohol is working. It's beautiful magic. I am out of here. Here is a giant bear to see you through the night. Those eyes have seen things. And more importantly, they've seen things you don't have words for. But I want you to know one thing. Bear, he doesn't judge. But he doesn't understand either. Bye!